Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. So for today's video is weekend vlog number 15. We are starting this at a very weird setup, but I'm sat at the uni in my room and Donna's sprints are on there, YouTube's on there. It's the whole setup going on right now. But yeah, weekend vlog number 15 is actually 4:45 in the evening. I'm only starting it now because obviously it's a Friday, so I had business live on TikTok, so I don't see point in me starting it beforehand because you guys aren't going to see me most of the day anyway, so starting it now just makes sense. But regards to this weekend is going to be the weekend of me getting shit done. I need to get a lot of shit done. I need to sort out my reading journal, which we will do either today or tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. I need to sort content out for my Instagram, my TikTok. I need to schedule a load of posts. I need to plan, I think it's May and June's YouTube videos, and I know that sounds like a really long time away, but the way this year's going, it's going to be here before you know it, and also it helps me being that far planned ahead that it helps me out. But I also got a lot of reading to do this weekend. So it's the 28th of February. For me, personally, this has been a very shit reading month. I think I finished 7 books so far. I'm on number 8, which I need to realistically finish today, and I've got over half to go. So, you know, it's gonna be interesting. But talking of reading, I'm reading The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I'm filming a vlog for this, so all my thoughts and stuff are in that vlog. It's gonna be a spoiler vlog. I would have read a lot more last night, like I said I was going to in that vlog, but one minute I'm sat reading my book, the next minute I'm waking up and I'm surrounded by my highlighters, the book, everything. So didn't quite go to plan last night, but yeah, so my priority is finishing this one off. I am still listening to the Jane Austen collection, which was also in my February TBR, but I'm taking that one in. I've given up on the thought and idea of trying to get that finished this month, so I'm going to listen to that whilst I'm doing those little content bits this weekend and stuff when I do it. And then after that, I don't really know. We do have my TBR, obviously, for the month. Some of them I've got for specific for videos, but I think my first week of March, I don't have any like book specific themed kind of vlogs and stuff to film, so I'm going to try and just get through as much as I can. I do have arcs, so those are my priority. I have 4 arcs to do. So they need to be like in by the end of next week. So I'm going to do that. Those are my priority after finishing The Secret History. I'm going to hit those up. So yeah, that's probably what my reading is going to be this weekend wise. I don't think it's going to be anything else. I do have sprints on Sunday. It's YouTube sprints. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. Obviously tomorrow's Saturday, so I'll go to my grandparents and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at for the weekend, the plans for the weekend stuff. But yeah, I'm sat here, I'm like sat here like I need to do things, but I also really need to focus on finishing this book. So I might end up just sitting here and reading and just focusing on the book, because I really need to do that. I've been reading this book for almost 2 weeks. So yeah, that is my priority for today, and that's the ideas for this weekend. It's been a while since I filmed a weekend vlog, can you guys tell? I'm not gonna lie to you, this is like my 3rd time trying to film this video. This is like the 3rd weekend in a row me trying to actually get this video done. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I'm going to just probably sit and read. Like I said, I'm probably just going to sit here and try and focus on this book, and then just tomorrow start working on other content stuff. I don't think there's anything I need to worry about like right now that's urgent, because I think I'm like as up to date as one can be. So yeah, that's where we're at. that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go because my camera's also going to die, so it needs to go on charge. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. I don't know how much you'll see from me because, like I said, this is in a whole other vlog. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop sitting here and staring into space. Good morning, guys. So you didn't see me yesterday. I should have hopefully added in a little bit of clip of me reading because that's kind of all I did yesterday evening. I was in the hopes of finishing Secret History last night. It didn't happen. Again, own vlog. I explain it in that. But plan of action is I'm going to continue reading that before I go try and get as much in there as possible. Then we're going to go to my shops and my grandparents because I need to take a bunch of parcels. I'm taking my first arc with me. Like I said, I've got 4 that I need to try and get through this weekend. So first up I'm doing, if you can see, Beautiful Mistakes by Cora. I'll add it up here. It's a gritty, dark mafia romance, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Dark romance has just been really hitting it for me at the moment. Like, I love dark romance anyway, but at the moment these seem to be the books that are really kind of hooking me in and gripping me. So yeah, I have a lot of books to read this month. I've got a lot of video plans, and I'm hoping I'm gonna like smash out a bunch of books this month because February was a very slow reading month for me. I think I read like 8 books. I think if you include Secret History, because I'm going to add that into my wrap up for February because I've read the majority of it in February. So yeah, that's kind of the plans. But yeah, either way, first book, looking forward to this. Dark romances are getting me hooked in and interesting me more than other books at the moment. So I have a few. I think these 4 arcs are all kind of dark in some way. So hopefully that really kicks off my month of March. But yeah, so I'm going to go to my grandparents and take this with me. Hopefully try and smash out quite a fair bit. Come back, finish off whatever is left of the Secret History. And then I need to smash out a bunch of tasks. I need to really zone in and focus on a bunch of tasks. Me and Mora are going to also get on call and try and like just smash our shit together and get a lot of jobs done and kind of just hold each other accountable, you know. So yeah, that's literally like it. That's what's going on. I don't have much else to say. I am back. I've got some lunch. I've got a chicken tikka wrap, so I'm just about to sit and eat this. But we had a lot of issue. The internet went down for a minute there, so I had a little bit of panic, 'cause as we know, I've got things to do today, but we're back for now with internet. I didn't manage to read any of the Secret History before we left, but I did get to chapter 4, page 38 of Beautiful Mistakes by Cora. And so far, we've kind of just gone a little bit straight into it. I wouldn't say we're massively straight into it. We're just kind of straight into the characters meeting like instantly because Lucretia, I think is how his name, has gone to Raiden for help. So kind of just like straight in there. And yeah, so there's not really much to say. We have learned some of her history already. We've learned actually, to be honest, quite a fair decent in those 38 pages. So, but we don't know really anything about Raiden. He's part of this like motorcycle gang. And she's gone to him for help to take her brother down. And she's part of like the mafia world. Her brother just kind of kidnapped her and shipped her off to this convent where, you know, she's been beaten and stuff and humiliated and everything, and she ended up killing one of the sisters in there because, as she called it, creative differences. But yeah, we also learnt that her father sold her virginity off to his men as a reward, and he just sat there and watched them rip her apart, and it was just like, oh my god, like how can a parent do that? Like, I know it's fiction, I know it's the mafia world and shit, but like how? And I mean, I do know things like that do still happen in real life, but like how? It just sickens me that a parent can do that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's what we've done. I'm back. I've got lunch. I'm gonna eat that, and then we're gonna get settled and get sorted on things, and yeah, try and get jobs done today. And then plan of action, get as many jobs as I can. Definitely need to finish the secret history today. Absolutely must. And yeah, just go from there really. Hopefully I can get a lot done so I can just focus on that. But we shall see. I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to see how the day goes, and yeah, we will meet up again after I've eaten lunch and done some bits and pieces. Hey, it's 20 to 9 and I've only just managed to finish the secret history. And I'm not even gonna waste my time talking about it in this video. Go watch that one when it comes up. I'm putting it up on the 17th of March. So you guys can go and watch it then. I'm not even wasting my breath on it anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. I've done the odd task. Like, don't get me wrong, I've done the odd task. I've caught up on my YouTube wrap-ups. I've done all those, so that video is now ready to be edited. I've done a few posty things, like kind of set things up ready to be done. I've posted on TikTok, and you know, I've done a few little things, but I haven't been able to do as much as I wanted to fucking do because of that fucking book. So yeah, now we're here where we are. My plan of action is I'm literally going to sit here tonight and try and do what I can. I probably won't crash till late then. But once I've been sat here doing stuff, I'll probably chill in bed with my Kindle. So I probably won't get any sleep tonight at all. That's okay. It happens. It's one of those days. But yeah, I need to get things done. So I do just need to now try and just smash out a bunch of stuff if I can. This has been great. Honestly. I just don't know, so yeah, I'm gonna get this review stuff done. I'm gonna actually upload my review for this book, but yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get on with things really, try and get as much done as I can. But yeah, I just want to let you know that that's what I've been doing all after. No. Well, I was gonna say good morning, but it's technically afternoon. How are we doing, vlog? How are we doing, guys? You would have seen last night I was productive. I did things. I done some scheduling of posts. I created a few kind of templates and stuff, and I got videos created for TikTok and stuff because I used Canva for them. And yeah, I kept going until about 2:30 this morning. Fell asleep at about 3 and was up again at 8, but I didn't get out of bed until 10 because I was just sat scrolling, you know. And I'm now on sprints, as you can tell. You can probably hear it very loud and clear, but I'm on sprints as it stands. Because I had a bath and then I've literally jumped straight on, so I kind of forgot, but I didn't forget to update you guys. I remember like half an hour before I came on sprints, and then I just kind of got on sprints and then forgot. But I'm reading Beautiful Mistakes by Cora. I'm at page 56, I'm sorry. And I'm enjoying it so far. We're still kind of in the setup, we're kind of figuring out what the plot is, where we're going to be going from here, what's happening and stuff, so not too much. Like I said, I think it was yesterday, I think I gave you guys the update, like our characters are pretty much instantly met, and we're now kind of in the setup for what the main storyline is going to be and where it's going to be kind of following on from and stuff, and the situation and that. But it's very interesting at the moment to see the two perspectives, because it is dual POV, which is very handy with books like this, because it just gives it that extra layer of depth and stuff to it. So I am intrigued to see it all play out and their reactions and stuff, because yeah, I think their relationship's going to be a interesting one, so I'm intrigued to watch that play out. But yeah, that's where we're at as it stands. Not really done anything else this morning. I plan on being on sprints until like 3-4 o'clock, which is my normal time that I'm normally on sprints for, and then after that I need to do a lot of work again. I need to do some more computer content stuff, planning and everything. I need to still do a lot of that, so I will be doing that after sprints. And I also need to edit the wrap up for February to go up for tomorrow. So I'm going to do that too. So I've got a lot of stuff that I need to do today. This afternoon I have sprints, but I'm spending sprints focusing on my book so that I can make sure I can get a decent chunk of that done today, because I want to get the review up for Tuesday because that's the release day of the book. So I want to try and get into the rhythm of doing that and releasing or posting my reviews of arcs on the day they're released, so that it can kind of like push the books out there. So that's kind of what I'm hoping and trying to do with regards to arc reviews and arc reads. So I'm trying to like kind of read the books as close as I possibly can to release dates, but not so close that I'm then rushing the books and reading. I know it's kind of falling that way for this one because I didn't get started on it until later, because obviously we know how my reading's gone these last few days and just last month in general. So yeah, that's kind of how that's planning out. Obviously, like I said, I do have those other 3 arcs that I need to read, and I need to get those read by the 8th, which is Saturday. So if I can finish this one tonight / maybe tomorrow, and then I can spend the next few days reading those 3 books, and kind of get it so that would be the Thursday, Friday and Saturday reviews. That's my hope, that's my plans. We're gonna see what happens. Will I succeed in that? Very, very unlikely, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. I had another arc arrive this morning, my Shadow Face arc from Rhea Ryan. Now that doesn't release until the 15th of April, so I've got plenty of time to get that one done and get that one read. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm waiting on the Death Valley arc, but I don't know when that's going to come. She moved the release date, it was Corinne Howe by the way. She moved the release date to the 10th of March, and well, that's a week tomorrow. And we've still not got the arcs. I know she tends to release them a week before, so I'm hoping we're going to get them tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure. We haven't heard anything else from her PA. So I don't really know what's happening in regards to that one, so I'm going to wait and see what happens, and as soon as that arrives obviously I'll give updates if I'm filming a vlog or anything at the time. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at and what we're doing. I need to film TT reviews. I need to catch up on TikTok reviews and filming those, so I need to do that as well this afternoon. But yeah, as you can probably gather, there's a lot of shit that I need to do and get done today, because I ended up not being able to get as much done yesterday, as I said, because I was trying to finish The Secret History and that took me forever. And we also had internet issues yesterday as well, so it didn't go very well. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's like a little update for you guys on what's happening, what's going on. So yeah, my camera's actually going to die, so I need to put this on charge. The battery's getting really low. But yeah, I'm gonna probably come in and update you guys at the end of sprints, because then I would have read a decent chunk more of this book, so I can give you a lot of a better update on it and give you a bit more of a deeper like view to the book and the story and the characters. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do, is I'll probably come to you guys at the end of sprints. I'll get some b-roll and stuff throughout once the camera's charged up. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to get this camera on charge before it gets much later, and we shall go from there. If the lighting's funny, I apologise. I can't quite see and tell because of the sun blinding me. But I ended up having to come off of sprints early because we had tech issues, and I wasn't going to continue testing fate, you know, it just was not happening. I wasn't risking it. But with regards to our book, I got to page 119, chapter 13. I'm at 33%, and I am enjoying this book. I'm very much so, and it is going to be interesting and see the further development to our characters and their story. I did just figure out that there's actually a prequel that I already own, so I am going to read that too. I should have technically read it before this one, but I didn't realise that I owned it or that it was there. So I'm going to finish this and then go read that one. But I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference for me. But that's a side note. Anyway, I have got a moment of panic though between our female MC and East Side character. There's been implications made. Now, there is a sentence towards the beginning of the book. Obviously, I don't want to say too much detail because I don't want to spoil it. that suggests one thing, and I'm very hoping what I think it is kind of suggesting in a sense is true, because later down the line there is something else that is implied within a scene, and if what I think the first part isn't, it's gonna make the second thing very disturbing. I hope I've explained that well without trying to give spoilers. So I'm very hoping, because it's gonna have a lot of, it's kind of along the same lines as what happened in The Secret History, but not to that extent. As it stands, I don't know. I'm waiting to find out when I carry on further in the book. But I'm really hoping it's not. We shall see. But yeah, so far I am enjoying it, and it's interesting. We're still kind of building up a lot of stuff. We've had her brother come into the picture, which is the brother she's trying to take down and destroy and stuff, because of his part in her history and her story. And obviously Raiden. So this is a mafia romance, but it also got MC, like motorcycle club as well. Like the two are kind of merged. And obviously she's enlisted the help of Raiden for this, and the Destroyers, which is the club he's a part of, to take him down. And the club president, priest, has already helped Lucrezia years before, so they have a bit of history there anyway. But yeah, she's enlisted Raiden's help take her brother down. She's actually very confident. She does have some arrogance about her too, but yeah, I'm still trying to get a bit of a vibe on Lucrezia, because like there's some moments that she really shows some form of like vulnerability, and then it kind of like changes and she's like got this hard shell on her, which is, you know, it's very, very realistic of women that have been through a lot of shit. Like they have their vulnerabilities and they have their hard shells that they put on in situations. Like it's very realistic. But I'm trying to get a vibe on which one is more of her, how do I want to word this? I don't want to say normal personality, because that's not really what I'm trying to say, but like I'm sure you guys get the gist of where I'm going and down the line. Which part is almost like the real her. I know that's not, I feel like I've not still explained that very well. Raiden is a little bit on the arrogant side as well, a little bit on the cocky side. He's got a history, like I said. I think the prequel's gonna explain that history in a bit more detail, but it's definitely alluded to. The history's like mentioned and stuff and alluded to in this book, so I need to read the prequel, I think, to get more information on that one. But yeah, it's I'm trying to get the vibes on him. He had a sentence, a word, 2 words that kind of gave me the little bit of the ick. He called himself the Pussy Whisperer, and there's just something about it that just gave me the ick, and I'm like, no, let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment with the book. Like I said, I had to come off sprints early because of the tech issues, so yeah, love life. So right now I am going to kind of tidy up a little bit from sprints and stuff, and then I'm going to try and edit the February wrapper, get that edited and uploaded for tomorrow, and then try and work on content stuff and content wise, and try and catch up on a lot of that, and hopefully maybe get it all done and dusted as far as like I can, as up to date as possible. I do need to do my reading journal today, but I might do that this evening as like a chill out kind of thing and listen to my audiobook whilst I do that, because I still need to finish listening to the Jane Austen collection. I say finish as if like I'm halfway through. I'm really not. I think I'm only like an hour or so into it. But yeah, so I want to continue listening to that and do my reading journal and kind of have it as like a chill thing tonight before I like crash out and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at for the rest of the afternoon. It is 3:25. I am waiting for a book delivery, little Amazon delivery to come. So we will open that together when that arrives. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at for now. That's where we're kind of leaving things. I was just setting up to get ready to edit our wrap up, and my TV is very loud here. yeah, I was just getting ready to set up and edit this wrap up when we have book deliveries. Now, I'm really hoping these aren't damaged because I might cry if they are. I might cry. Inspections. There's a little that is probably one of the best conditions I've ever had. Beautiful Things by Emily Raff. Now this is part of the Second Son series. I don't know, right, this is book 1. This is book 1 of Second Sons, and then this in here should be books 2 and 3, because new covers are coming soon. So these ones are going out of print soon. Now I know how people feel about people on covers, but you guys know how obsessed I am with Emily Henry. So you know I'm having to collect all the covers. It must be done. So yeah, you know, it's a must to collect all editions. It's a little bit of a mark down there, but you know what? To be honest, these probably just going to end up sitting on my shelf. Yes, they are. We have Alcott Hall, which is Lady Madeline's story, which is book 3. It literally says it on the front. They literally say I'm on the front. How did I so blind to notice that? Do you know what? Yes, that is as good a conditions I think we're pretty much going to get from Amazon. But like I said, they're probably only going to end up sitting on my shelf anyway, so it's not too bad. And I'm going to be having the new ones come anyway. His Grace the Duke is the second book. So yeah, when the new covers get released, obviously I'll be collecting those too. But, you know, all besides the point, I have the Second Son series by Emily Raff in the original covers. Like I said, I know how people feel about people on covers, but because I'm collecting all of her work in as many editions as I possibly can, I had to obviously grab them before they went out of print. So we did it. We did it. I know, it's bad. I've got some more coming at some point this week. The American editions of Jacksonville Rays. I've got the other cover editions of those coming. So yeah, it had to be done. I had to get them before they went out of print. I know, it's so bad, it's so bad. But yeah, this is, I believe these are reverse harems, I think. Let me actually double check before I like double down on my statement. Yes, so it's a reverse harem romance, the first 2, and then Alcott Sons is I think it might be also a reverse harem, like a polyamorous relationship. I'm not entirely sure. So Alcott Hall can be read as a standalone. It's a spicy Regency romance set 3 years after the events of the Second Son's duology. For the best experience, I recommend reading Beautiful Things, His Grace the Duke first, and then Alcott Hall. So there you go for anybody who's interested. But yeah, so we have Rosalie Harrow, is the main female in this one. Then there's Lord James, the Duke's stoic younger brother, handsome Lieutenant Renly, recently returned from Westfields, and the tempestuous Mr. Burke, who irks Rosalie to no end. So I'm assuming those are our main characters in the first 2 books, and then in this one we have Madeline and Charles. And then there's John. So yeah, I'm assuming this one's reverse harem, polyamorous, is what I'm assuming. Please don't hold me to it, I'll let you know once I've read them. But yeah, I obviously had to do it. It had to be done. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of me probably editing. Right, your girl has got herself into bed finally. Video is all done, it's all uploaded, it is all ready to go for tomorrow, so that is good. I've done my medication, put laundry away. I did read the little prequel novella, which is Twisted Truths, I want to say it is. Sorry, I've got you guys propped up on my knee, like I've opened up the tripod and then just sat it on my knee. I'll put a picture of what you guys look like right now. This is what you guys look like. How you guys are set up. But yeah, so we've done all that. I've read that. That was interesting. It literally is just like a couple of backstories on events that happened to them for Beautiful Mistakes, which is what I'm reading. I haven't read any more of it yet. What page was I at? Because I can't remember earlier. I'm at 119. Okay. So that's pretty decent. I definitely don't think I'm going to get that finished tonight. It's 5 to 9. A little bit later than planned and hoped, but it is what it is. If I can at least get to chapter 20, so do about another 60 odd pages, because the chapters are all fairly short, but they're all fairly decent, then that can leave me at like a pretty good decent spot for the night before tomorrow. But I am going to try and crash early, because me and my mum are actually going to try and leave here at 9:30 in the morning to go to Bracknell, so we can get it done and dusted early in the morning, and then I can come back and focus on doing everything else I need to do. So I need to make sure I actually get some sleep in tonight. So yeah, and obviously make sure that I'm then up on time and up early. So that's kind of where we're at, that's what's happening. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else that's happened since we last spoke. I just thought I'd give you guys a quick update that, you know, I'm finally here. I'm finally about to start reading and get comfy. So we will do. I need to set up my clicker and I'm gonna get started. I've got Order of the Phoenix on. How long have we got left for Order of the Phoenix? We've got like an hour and a minute left, so I might just read for the entire rest of this film and see where that gets me to. Like I said, if I can at least get to chapter 20, I'll be happy, but otherwise we'll read for the hour. So yeah, I'm gonna go. So I've just made it to chapter 20, page 177. Literally bang on 50%. Bang on it. We've kind of got to like the big main plot point here now. We're kind of like right bang in the middle of it. And I think I said it earlier to you guys, I'm pretty sure I did, about the situation that I feared is going to be very similar to a situation that happened in The Secret History. And the more this is progressing, the more things are being implied, and the main guy that's involved in that situation, Noam MMC, is a side character, but the main guy involved in the situation is really giving me the creeps. Like, Raiden is noticing it as well. Like, he has an obsession with our female MC, and he's really weirding me out. Like, I'm not liking him at all, and I'm really concerned with what that part of the story is gonna do. I'm just really hoping still that there's gonna be some form of revelation somewhere that proves it to not be what I think it is and what it's being implied as. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. But yeah, I don't know. I'm loving Raiden and Lucrezia. I keep saying the name wrong, I think. Lucrezia. I'm loving them too. It's like a partnership and like as a relationship and stuff. They're not actually in a relationship. They're just like partners with like working together towards the same goal. But like I am loving their like bond that they have. They're like kind of slowly opening up to each other about their histories, and I say slowly. Raiden knew a lot about Lucretia's history, like from the first chapter, but like he's slowly opened up to her a bit, and there are still kind of things that they're noticing, but Raiden has very much come, in a sense, kind of into acceptance of his emotions and his feelings for Lucretia. Lucretia's feelings and emotions towards Raiden, I feel like we've had a glimpse into it, but I don't feel like we've had as much of an acceptance from her as we have from Raiden. I don't know, I might have missed it, but I don't feel like we have. But yeah, we're just now right bang middle of the main plot point, and I think everything's gonna I instantly feel like something's gonna go wrong, and I feel like it's almost obvious to a point that something's gonna go wrong. Just knock the whole Kindle off. I feel like it's pretty obvious, in a sense, that things are gonna go wrong with the main point of the plot. I'm just wondering how it's gonna play out, and obviously what kind of revelations are going to be made because of the fallout, if that makes sense. I'm really trying obviously not to spoil anything, but yeah, I'm trying to get vibes for it. It started off good, I was intrigued, like thingy in that, if you guys know what I was saying, but we've kind of hit a point now that I've kind of lost the vibes that I had for it, and now I'm trying to have to figure out the different kind of vibes that I'm kind of feeling. So yeah, and it's, how do I describe the writing style? Like the writing, I don't want to use the word basic, but I feel like it's the best word I can give right now to describe it. Like, I really hate to use that word. I don't want to use that word when it comes to writing styles. But like right now, that's the only kind of way I feel like I can kind of describe the writing. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, vibes have changed from when I started this book. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens when I read more of it. Because yeah, I don't know. Just something about it is now kind of triggered like a radar, almost like a little radar in my head. So yeah, we're gonna wait and see what happens. It is 10:15 at night. I am gonna shut off here for the night, for the vlog. I'm gonna come back to you guys in the morning. Before we head out, hopefully if I'm running on time and I give myself time to update you guys, I will. If not, it'll be when we get back. We'll wait and see what happens. But yeah, I don't know, weird vibes. So I might read another chapter or two, I'm not sure. I am just gonna kind of chill from there. Probably just gonna go scrolling on my phone for a minute and decide from there. Depends on if I'm feeling really sleepy or not. But yeah, we're gonna see from there. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, and we will definitely get this book finished before the end of this vlog, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day, and hopefully we'll get started on the next one. Fingers crossed. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yipping. I'm gonna stop repeating myself because that's currently what I'm doing, and head off and see you guys in the morning. So I was not indeed up with enough time to spare to talk to you guys this morning. I was not. It's literally just gone 12 o'clock, and I'm now just settling down. We've been to the shops and that we've got a bit more stock in for the business. And yeah, I've also got myself a couple of bits. Got myself a new diffuser, which is just chilling over there because I ran out of my old one, so we have a new one. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Like I said, I'm just settling down now to work and to get things done. And yeah, the plan of action is I really need to schedule out my May-June content for YouTube. I know that's like so in advance, but it keeps me organised, it keeps me on top of things, which is what your girl needs. So yeah, that is what I need to do. That's a focus. There's also some more TikToks I want to template up and I want to design and stuff that I can then put out. I want to get back into trying to TikTok twice a day at least. I was doing 3 times a day, but I need to try and get back to 2 times a day if I can. Yeah, so if I can, I want to get up to doing 2 times a day again. I still need to film TikTok reviews that I'm behind on, as you do. And then obviously I need to finish Beautiful Mistakes today as well. So a lot to be done. We're going to crack on, we're going to zone in, we're going to get focused. I'm possibly going to try and listen to my audiobook, but if I'm being very honest, I'm not kind of feeling it right now. Like, I do want to listen to it and I do want to finish it because it's the Jane Austen collection, so I do really want to listen. As I said, I really do want to listen to it, but I'm just not feeling it right now and I don't want to force it because if I'm not feeling it, so I might hold off for now. I know I got a different audiobook for this month. What was that? Audiobook Beneath This Mask by Meghan, so I might listen to that one. That one's shorter as well, so do you know what, I might listen to that one today and get that one done. Plus it's been on my Audible for so freaking long. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to listen to that one and we're going to get that one listened to and finished. I might put it on loud because I've shut my door again, so I can just focus. I can't focus when all I can hear is all these little noises. So Beneath the Mask. That's how long you can tell it's been on my Audible because it was right at the freaking bottom of my library. That is how long you know it's been sat there for. That's it. I think we've got good speed. 2.25. Beneath This Mask by Meghan. Focus. There we go. This is the first book in the Beneath series, but we shall see how it goes. I believe it's like a thriller. Let me get it up. Let me go because I need to add it to Goodreads and stuff anyway. Oh, it's romance, contemporary, new adult, not thrillery. Why did I think it was thrillery? I literally read this out in my March TBR, so why the fuck did I think it was a thrillery one? It's not. Former Navy fighter pilot, son of congressman, successful businessman in my own right. With a resume like mine, women have never been a challenge until I met her. The sexy, tatted up bad girl wasn't part of my plans, but that punch to my gut every time I see her tells me I have to know more. She's a mystery, an enigma, a challenge. I'm going to figure her out and then I'm going to make her mine. We find out what she's hiding beneath this mask. Okay, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that. I think it's because of like the title. I think the title just kind of gives off thrillery vibes. So at least then if I can get that listened to, we can get one more off my TBR. That's what we're going to do then. We're going to sit here and listen to Beneath This Mask by Meghan. I'm going to focus on getting all this content stuff planned, scheduled, do some more templates and things like that, and yeah, we shall go from there. I'm going to try and take you guys with me as much today as I possibly can, if your girl remembers, you know, as one does. I don't remember very often. It's been, even though I've been filming pretty consistently obviously since the beginning of this year, but like end of last year, I guess again the end of last year too, but I went so long without filming regularly that I kind of lost my flow, so I feel like I'm still trying to get back into it fully. But yeah, that's where we're at. I've got my drinks, I've got a ginger shot, so we're gonna get that. It's a really big shot, big ginger shot. We're gonna take that and we're gonna get going. So I'm gonna stop rambling and I will come to you guys at some point later. So we've got some horrible lighting that we're just going to work with and ignore. So we're going to go with that. I finished Beneath This Mask. I'm thinking a 3.75 is what we're going to go with. It was enjoyable. It was a good one. Really easy to read. The writing flowed really nicely. The dual narratorship was also very beneficial to the story. I think if we just had one narrator throughout, it would have, I don't think it would have hit quite the same. So I definitely think having dual narrators was the best move on that, like, the author's publishing kind of part. So yeah, I did enjoy it. It's definitely an interesting one. The story's interesting. The characters themselves are interesting. They have a lot of depth to them. They do balance each other out quite well once you kind of get past a lot of Charlie's issues and like what she's running from. Once you kind of like get past those and like when you look past them as well, then they balance each other out quite nicely. And our guy Simon, I forgot his name for a second then, that is not a good sign, is it? Our guy Simon is very much smitten with Charlie. Like, he's, I don't want to say obsessed from the get-go, because I wouldn't necessarily say it's an obsession, but he is very much like instantly hooked in on her. So yeah, he's kind of like, and I wouldn't say golden retriever, because he's not that, like I said, he's not like that obsessed and gritty with her. He's just very much hooked in by her. So yeah, it was just an enjoyable and it was really quick and easy. The writing flowed nicely. Am I likely to probably check out the other books? Yes, but it's not like, I'm not eager to finish them like now and hook them in. So technically I'll probably call this a series that's been put on hold. Like, when I get there kind of thing. It's not a series that I feel like I need to have finished by the end of this year. It's just one like, oh, if I need an audiobook or if I need a little book to fill in or something, those are the ones I would go to. So I'm going to call that a series on hold. We know how we feel about our series here, guys. We know how we feel. So yeah, we are going to call that a series on hold for now. Like I said, one I will definitely finish at some point, but I'm not in a rush to do it. So yeah, but otherwise enjoyable, definitely. If you guys are looking for audiobooks, I definitely recommend checking them out. They're nice, easy ones. So yeah, I think that's where we're at regards to that. I'm just doing the review for it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the review for it, get that done and sorted. I have also shared today's video that went live. So that's all been shared out and stuff. I have created a template for TikTok. I'm doing like a monthly release, like most anticipated releases for the month, so I can start putting some different content out there, because otherwise I feel like I'm just constantly doing the same things over and over and over again. So I'm trying to freshen it all up as much as I possibly can. But like for the month of March, I've only got 4 that I'm like really kind of looking forward to. So I don't really have that many, which is quite surprising. I think the month, if we're going to go based on pre-orders, March, we are in March, April, it's going to be quite a big month. I've got quite a few on pre-orders. I've got 8 books on pre-order for the next month, which is a little bit crazy, but we love it. So yeah, that's like a technically call it maybe like a series that I want to get started on TikTok and stuff. Like I said, I just want to try and put some more fresh content out there. It's just a lot of the same stuff, and it's just I need to freshen up my socials a little bit. I don't want to keep doing the same stuff, because then it gets boring, and then people who follow me are just constantly seeing the same thing, and it becomes tiring. And just I need something fresh every now and then, just to, you know, you guys get me, you know what I'm on about. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it into a draft on TikTok. I've created it, I've downloaded it, I just need to set add music to it and stuff, so I'll do that and then put it as a draft and then probably post it in the next couple of days. So yeah, that's kind of, I think, what we're at and what we've done. It doesn't sound like I've done a lot. I do realise that, I'm not gonna lie, I did have some moments where I was just kind of staring into space. I could not seem to zone in and focus. I don't know what it was. I kind of just ended up sitting here just listening to the book, which, I mean, is that a good sign that the book was enjoyable? Yeah, definitely. But it meant I didn't get the work done that I need to do, so I'm gonna try and smash all some out because I do want to settle and read and get Beautiful Mistakes finished if I can as well today. That is the hopes and plans. But we're off to technically a good start for the month of March. I've said munch again. The month of March, I've already technically finished 2 books, which is the Twisted Truths novella, which I read last night for you guys, and Beneath This Mask, because obviously I included The Secret History into February's wrap up. So yeah, we're technically off to a good start. Probably my best start for this entire year to a month of reading, if I'm being honest. Probably the best one I've had. So yeah, I'm gonna, don't know, this clip, I don't know what I've done. This clip's a mess. This one's a mess and we're running with it. But yeah, I'm gonna get this review done, get this all uploaded, stuff scheduled, things like that, all done and dusted. I've got just put my TV on, so we're gonna put Harry Potter on, obviously, because why would I watch anything else but Harry Potter? I do want to get back onto watching Criminal Minds. Oh my god, this line is really bad. I'm so sorry for you guys putting up for this. So I do need to get back up on watching those. So yeah, I do need to get back on that and finish watching those. I'm on season 13 something, I think. So yeah. Anywho, mess of a clip, plan of action, Harry Potter on, get the review stuff done, and get some more stuff scheduled and plus. I did schedule out a few videos. So I need to schedule out a few more because I've done some. But yeah, we will do this. We will get started. Oh, and there is stuff that I've done. I've started planning out a readathon for the book club. We'll do a month-long one in April. Chaos readathon in the book club, so if you guys want to come and join the Discord, it's linked down below. We're gonna have a bingo board and everything, setting up a story graph, everything like that. So if you guys want to come and join us, the link is down below. So yeah, I have done some bits, but it's now time to do everything else that I was just talking about. So I'm gonna go do those and I'll come back to you guys later. Hey guys, so it is now 9:30 at night. I did finish Beautiful Mistakes by Cora. I'm giving it a 3.75. I actually decided to come in and change it from a 3.75 to a 3.25 because I'm sat writing this review still, and yeah, it's making it sound, 3.25 is feeling more realistic. The more I'm writing about the book, I'm really digging in depth to my feelings. 3.25 makes more sense. I think that makes more sense. I don't think personally doing 3.75 might have been me being really, I don't want to say generous because that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I think we're going with the 3.25 instead. I enjoyed it, like, that is a really good rating, but I don't know, there was just something about it. Like, don't get me wrong, I was very hooked in from the start, but the writing, I don't know how to describe this writing. I think, was it this book that I was just talking about to you guys yesterday, that I said it was like feeling quite basic? And I don't like to use the word to describe writing, but I feel like that's the only word I can come up with, and I really hate to use that word. Like, it's killing me to use that word, but I don't know any other way to describe it. And like, the first 50% of the book is like this one entire plot line of its own, and then the last half of the book is like another entirely different plot line. Like, it felt like it was meant to be two stories into one, where they could have been two individual stories, and then they could have both been explored in like that bit more depth. I'm trying really hard to not sound like really fucking rude when I'm describing this book. I'm trying really hard because I did enjoy it. It was an easy, quick read, but it just didn't quite hit. Like, the characters were lovable, they were enjoyable. Lucrezia is this really strong, independent woman, like, and you know, like towards at the very end there, you know, she was being very empowering for women. And Raiden is like, he's this big macho man, he's a protector, but he also knows when to step back and, you know, let Lucrezia take. Lucrezia, I can't say the fucking name and I just stabbed myself. And yeah, he knew when to stand back and let her take the reins, kind of thing. But I don't know, there's just something about it that just didn't quite it up a little bit, you know. I think my TV's really loud. I do also have Frankie on live as well, so shout out Frankie and Emily, you guys are on there. Yeah, there was just something about it that just wasn't taking it up that notch that it needed to be taken from me personally. I'd like to clarify yet again, me personally, you guys may love this if you guys check this book out. It'll now be a release when you guys see this, but yeah, it just wasn't quite hitting it for me. So yeah, but because it is 9:30, I'm going to round out this vlog here. I do need to do the review stuff, so I'm going to do that, which is why I'm now sat back up here. Wrap up. I'm getting sidetracked. Hang on, let me turn. Sorry, Frankie. You gotta be turned down. Yeah, so we've finished off The Secret History, which is a whole vlog of itself, but I did give it a 3. Then I read the little prequel novella Twisted Truths, which I didn't give a rating to because it's just like a nice little setup book. Beneath This Mask we read, which I give a 3.75 as well. Really enjoyed that one. Nice, quick, easy, the characters were lovable. And then Beautiful Mistakes, which I also gave a 3.75. That's where we're at. That's what we read. We read four books, which isn't too bad, pretty decent considering what my weekend has been like, and doing stuff. And we've been fairly productive to an extent. The internet let us down a few times over the weekend, but to an extent we have been fairly successful. So yeah, that's where we're at for our weekend vlog. I finally got around to filming this one because I think I said to you guys at the very start, this is like my 3rd attempt at filming this weekend vlog because I just hadn't done them for so long. So yes, we did that, but yeah, that's it. So I'm glad to be back filming these weekend vlogs. Can you tell it's late? Back to filming these weekend vlogs regularly, and yeah, let me know if there's any videos you guys want to see from me this year. I'm trying to change up the content a little bit and doing different videos that you don't normally necessarily see from me. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to see, and otherwise I will catch you guys in the next video. So don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a